Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of October 23rd to the 29th, 2023. First card out for you is the Fates. And we see here someone pulling down dreams into reality. This is a really good card for seeing some results on things that you want to manifest. Next, we have the Serpent Spirit coming through for you, and the number 32 may be of significance, and the number 17, so keep that in mind. The Serpent Spirit is really amazing for huge spiritual transformation, and it says rebirth, nonconformity, new approaches, and unconventionality. So I don't know why I want to say people may be looking at the decisions that you're making in your life at this time. You could be making some controversial choices, and by that I just mean like you're doing what feels right for you and you know that it's right, and I'm not trying to argue and say that what you're doing is wrong. I feel like you know your path very well, and I even feel intuitively from spirit, from the universe, that you're on a good path and you're doing good. However, I just can't help but wonder if there are people who are more conservative or just judgmental in general, maybe they have a personal vendetta against you, I don't know, who are sort of criticizing you or saying that you're weird, or like, how could you do that? How can you choose that? But you're the one thriving, glowing, with money in your wallet, so who cares about those people? Your energy oracle is walking away. Now, Capricorn, I feel that this is gonna sound so dumb. You're walking away from the haters. I feel like, honestly, some of you may be even contemplating a move of some sort or being more open to a move. I'm literally seeing for some of you, your family is not supportive. So you're like, why do I even live here? And like, being more open to moving away. I am seeing that for some of you. Or this could be like someone you were involved with in the past who may be nothing but drama. And you may or may not have children with them, so they may or may not need to stay in your life, but it's like you're just walking away as far as you can, like creating as much boundaries as you can between the people who are judging you, even though you're doing really well for yourself and making really good decisions for your future path. So I don't know, we see you leaving certain things behind and moving forward in some way this week. So we're gonna pick 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Zombie Tarot this week. First card out is, wow, the High Priestess in reversed. This is what she looks like upright in this deck, beautiful. But when she is in reversed, it does represent sort of like lying to ourselves or like deception in general. So I'm very curious about the cards that surround this card. It'll be very showing. Second card out is the King of Wands in reversed. Okay. This could be someone in your life, and they may or may not have strong fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to though, who it's gonna be completely different for a lot of you. Some of them, this person just flat out lies, and you can see that. For others of you, it's like they're spreading a false narrative about you, like literally gossiping. It feels very masculine energy. So this could be a man. If it is a woman, they're very aggressive, like an aggressive woman. And I feel like they'd rather gossip and spread their narrative, their side of things, as opposed to like just getting to know your truth a bit better or understanding things from your perspective. Honestly, King of Wands reversed gives me narcissism. So I do feel like you may be struggling with a narcissist of some sort, and they'd rather just play by their own narrative of what happened or what's happening, gossip, things like that, and not commit to understanding your side of the story. I am feeling that for a lot of you. And everyone says like, oh, you can't go diagnosing people with narcissism. And it's like, I disagree because I think people don't realize how many narcissists there truly are in this world. 20 to 25% of all people, and this is from, I can't remember her name. She's on YouTube. She's a doctor who literally has spent her whole life studying narcissism. And she says that around 20 to 25% of all people are narcissists, meaning they literally like have a very low empathy, only want to look out for themselves, and are very insecure and hide that insecurity through a grandiose ego or a covert narcissistic type of way of dealing with things, like being a little bit emotionally manipulative, things like that. 20 to 25, 1 out of every 4 or 5 people that you meet, narcissist. So I feel like we can talk more openly and use this word a lot more commonly. And I definitely see you dealing with someone, and yeah, again, they like go by their own narrative of things, and they don't want to, it's like they're committed to misunderstanding you, or they don't even ask you to understand you better or where you're coming from better. It's just like, this is my story, this is my way. And these people unfairly attack and criticize when they feel threatened or insecure, or like you can see through their crap. When they feel almost like a dog that is like in the corner surrounded by people who know the truth, like, and then they just bite, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm getting something like that coming through for you, which is annoying. I get it. Third card out is the 7 of Swords. Okay. This is a card of lying, cheating, stealing. It's right next to that Narcissist card, which is right next to High Priestess reverse, which is the card of lying or self-deception. So this is a huge confirmation for me that there is definitely someone in your life who is either like lying to other people or just not seeing your side of things. Or for a select few of you, this may be someone who you felt led on by, like they made it seem like they were here for you, wanting to work through things, going to change, and then that change never happens. So I feel like this week, there may be a lot of either processing when it comes to that, but like I 100% see you walking away from whoever this person is, separating yourself. And we even see in the 7 of Swords, this is a cool card because it's someone who's all glammed up and she's walking down the stairs. She wants to get out of this house, and she is confidently kicking all these zombies aside and making her way through. So to me, this is like, oh no, actually, I didn't even see that. She tripped this dude because, you know, let's just say they were a couple, right? This dude, like, she hated him. He was constantly lying, cheating, stealing, blah, blah, blah. So they made an escape plan to get out of this house because it's filled with zombies. And they escape together. She trips him down the steps and fends for herself. Now, this is simultaneously exposing the person in your life, and I do feel like it's another person. I don't feel like this is your energy that is narcissistic, and it's like they literally only look out for themselves, and they may have told you what you wanted to hear or kind of led you along, or maybe at one point you were in a really great relationship with them, or you were like best friends with them and they were so nice, and now that you may have had a misunderstanding, a falling out, or you're no longer together, it's like this whole other side to their personality comes through, and now they're like this evil person. Which I've seen this happen with so many people in my life. Oh my God, like I have a friend who dated someone for years, and then it's like once they broke up and she started finding happiness again, like he felt threatened by that and like just became this evil person who says and does and lies about what actually happened, and it's insane. It's literally insane. But I've seen it happen a lot. So I wonder if you're dealing with someone like that who completely changed who they are now that, you know, you're not on the same team as them, or you know, you just went your separate ways. And it's like, there's no reason to be mad at each other. Like, people don't line up sometimes, and people don't work out, and that's fine. But, oh my God, it's like, if you aren't with me, you're against me mentality, which is totally wrong and stupid and dumb. Anyways, let's move on. Second row, 4th card out is the 4 of Wands. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. I feel like you're finding a lot more personal happiness in your life, and you may even be having some sort of celebration this week. I definitely see that with the Fates card here as well. Especially in your career and finances, you may be breaking ground, moving forward rapidly there. Some of you may be in a new relationship that's working out really well, or having some sort of personal success or happiness, and you just sense like a bitterness from someone around you. Very interesting. Next, fifth card out, we have the Two of Hazards, or the Two of Pentacles. And this is a card about finances and balancing your time and energy, balancing work and relationships as well, like work life, personal life. And we're trying to strike a beautiful balance between that. And I do see that you're being a lot more, because you have limited time, money, resources, etc. You're being very selective about who gets your time and energy. Even if it's not like making plans with them, you don't want to sit here and being all stewed up mad because someone in your life keeps like, lying, causing drama with you, etc. It's like, it's not worth your energy. Your energy may be pulled in many different directions right now, and you don't want to waste your energy being angry at someone. And so you're being very highly selective. And so I feel like this reading really does feel like cutting the head off a snake, cutting a narcissist out of your life, and no longer giving them the energy that they don't deserve. And I feel like that's the exact moment that they start acting up, ironically, because they can sense that you're happy without them, you're moving on, you don't need them, and then they get insecure and they feel like that dog that's backed in a corner, and then they try to make a huge thing about it. We see it in politicians sometimes too. It's like they can tell that they're about to get out of office or, die, because so many of them are old, and then they start acting up, causing wars, attacking other countries, trying to get the government to turn on itself, etc. It's like they can sense that they're losing, so they have to make a big show about it. And it's narcissistic games. I mean, there's not really much to say. I don't even want to talk about it. It's so boring. It's so dumb. It's so overused. Final card out is the Chariot in reversed. And this is what it looks like upright. It is two people fighting off the zombies, driving a hearse, and getting out of town, so they don't have to put up with this nonsense anymore. But it is in reversed, so I feel like some of you, it's like you, and I really do feel a move, or wanting a move for a lot of you guys. It's like you haven't moved yet, or you haven't made the change yet, but you're really preparing for this, okay? So a lot of you are saving up for some type of move into your own condo, apartment, house, etc. And you're still saving up for that, preparing for that. And for others of you, you may even be moving cities or countries. And again, you're still preparing for that. You haven't done it yet, but you're preparing. And some of you may be living, this is very specific, with an ex or someone who you don't see a future with anymore, or your family. And again, it's like a toxic situation, or you don't want to be there. There's a narcissist involved and you're looking to move. If you're not looking to move, this is just generally moving on from this influence and sort of continuing this good energy that you have going on in your life and separating yourself from the drama. It kind of feels like you just need a big change, a big shift. I am getting a little, not like frustration, it's more so like you don't want to wait around and be led on or lied to or have someone stirring up this drama anymore. It's like you just want to focus on your personal goals, your relationships that are loving, caring, and like not narcissistic, and like continue growing in that area. So it's really beautiful, and it feels like you have the serpent spirit, a whole new rebirth for you, a whole fresh start. Like you're shedding the old skin and embracing this new skin, but that will require a lot of changes. And so I feel like at this time that you're watching, you're asking yourself, what big changes can I make to embrace this new skin and to shed the old skin even faster? Okay, so you may be contemplating the things you could do to make extra money to save, or to, I don't know, like in some way make this change happen more rapidly. So it's a really good week, actually. I feel like you're in the right headspace, on the right path, moving forward in your life, moving away from the liars, cheaters, stealers, narcissists, drama people, because they just won't ever change. So thank you guys for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your stories in the comment section. Definitely watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs this week to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. And if you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Bye.